Hello everyone, this is Randy here again, another episode of Farming Simulator 2013, and we are playing on the Monchwinkel map. We are playing with a more realistic game engine, the Damange Mod and the Forestry Mod. Off screen I have finished up the large field here. I had to, I think, fill up the seeder one more time yet after that. So I think it was, what did we fill it up, 2 or 3 times at least? Remember correctly, that is the correct spot to refill it. No, maybe not. There it is. Okay, I knew it was back there somewhere. And I decided to plant oats on this field. I guess I was kind of cycling through them. It's like, what shall I plant? Okay, whoa. Hey, whoa, stop. What the world? Anyway, let's hire a worker here. And unmount our seeder, please. There we go. Okay. Probably can just leave this over here somewhere. Undoubtedly, we will need him again. Well, actually, small field. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. So anyway, spray this entire field so the weeds should all be dead. Hopefully we can plant it without it causing any issues. I'm hoping anyway. Yeah, as you can see, if you don't spray it, that's what it does. You will still get weeds there. Yet I'm not going to worry about them. A couple little bits and pieces here and there in the corners. Not worth worrying about. I'm curious how the sprayer managed to miss those, though. That's kind of weird. I didn't notice that. There's like a few missing spots here and there. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe there are new weeds popping up. Maybe that's what they are. I have no idea. Anyway, ooh, looks like you need to drive the course, so drive. And drive now. I advanced to the next day here. Unfortunately, our potatoes still are not ripe. I was hoping they'd be ripe so we could start on that, but they're not. So, shall start on something else. And that something else is going to be baling up this field. I figure we're going to bale the field up and then we're going to sell the straw bales. So that's going to be the plan anyway. Now we got our John Deere 7280 here. I wonder, will it let me go speed 3 with this? Yes, looks like it will. Be kind of cool if MR incorporates like jamming up the baler if you go too fast. I don't know, maybe it does. Maybe I've never gone fast enough to find out. Maybe it does that. I'm not aware that it does, but that'd be kind of cool if it would do something like that. Now, if you go too fast, your pickup down there will not be able to handle the straw or hay, whatever you're putting into it fast enough. Won't be able to pick it up. And you'd have to like get out of the tractor or something, push a button to unplug it. This is the in-game MR baler, by the way. That way I can guarantee it is producing MR bales. Those you recall, I started this season with a John Deere square baler. It unfortunately did not produce square bales, or MR square bales. That's why I've gone to basically old and reliable, so to speak. Oh, so what are we getting? We got 1, 2, 3. Well, looks like maybe going to be about 4 or 5 bales per row here. That's going to take a while to pick them up then, isn't it? Yeah, my plan is we're going to grab our Arguus Tenuous trailer there, pull that in here somewhere, and we'll just start forklifting them, or agro-vectoring them, whatever we're going to use, up onto the trailer. Plan on loading them all manually by hand. Gonna put the MR game engine to work, so to speak. I do also have some crops I can start selling now too. I was finished this field. I actually haven't looked myself. Okay, so we do have 208,000 wheat we should can probably sell. 69,000 barley, just a little bit of canola. Actually, I don't think I've planted any canola yet. Also got a little bit of corn, some potatoes, and sugar beets. All starter crops there. That'd probably be something we could plant next is some canola. Haven't planted that from the looks of it. Also wouldn't mind picking up one more field. I'm thinking maybe, you know, the one that's next to this one here. This one looks like it's a nice square field. Or maybe it's not. No, I guess it's not quite a square field. Maybe I don't want that one then. Kind of looking for a nice square one. Always get like field 37 up there. That wouldn't be too bad. Looks like a big one though. Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see how Farming Sim 15 bale physics are. Actually, just the physics in general, actually, I guess you could say. Say they've completely reworked it, so hopefully that's the case, and it actually reworked in a good way, in a way that works. Just in my opinion, you know, the bale handling in non-MR, without the MR game engine, pretty much undoable. I mean, you can do it a little bit. But yeah, it's just not any fun. It's bales flopping all over the place and falling off, and oh yeah, just a general nightmare. Now, once you add the MR game engine, that's pretty good. I mean, you still got a little bit of, like, what the world was that going on every now and then, but for the most part, it's better. It's actually doable. I was going to say, I bet you that bale will fall off yet. Start going around the turn. Now, I actually haven't looked. I'm assuming there's a bale sell point around here. I know I read it on the map. I don't recall off the top of my head where that is now again. I don't know if I remember correctly. I think it's up by the straw. It's the straw power plant, but it's up by the wood chip bioheat plant. Yeah, bioheat plant. I think that's what it's called, if I remember correctly now. So I'm assuming we can dump our bales straight into there. Problem is that's probably going to require me to unload them. I was thinking more of a sell point. I could just drive through and boom, they'd be gone. But yeah, I'll have to see once. I was just going to till this field under, but it's like, you know what, we can sell that straw. That wouldn't be a bad idea. It'd be kind of fun to do, so that's what I was thinking anyway. Of course, once I'm done with this, I'll be wondering what I was thinking. Oh well. Oh, the hay yard, or horse yard. Yeah, horse yard buys wheat too. Okay, looking at the map here, and that is, yeah, that horse icon there, off to the more the right side a little bit. I'm also still wondering what happens with our pigs and beef, or bacon and beef, pigs and cows, whatever we want to call them. Seems how we didn't actually get no money from bringing them there. I'm assuming there's another step we have to do. Unfortunately, I don't know what that would be. I'll have to say this map seems to produce a large windrows. I'm not sure why that is, but I mean, notice that this thing's like wider than my tractor, so there's a mod in the game that creates that, or notice it too. I mean, it's basically a perfect windrow. It's perfectly the same width pretty much the whole way. I'm used to the windrows. They usually vary a little bit, but not in this case. Obviously some brakes into there. That's probably where the combine stopped to unload, I'm guessing. Obviously, a nice thing about the square baler here, I can just keep right on it going. I don't have to sit here stopping all the time. Big advantage of a square baler like this. Just wondering if you can kind of see it pulled down on the back of that baler there. Yeah, you can kind of see the baler's rocking just a little bit there. That bale fell off. That's kind of cool. And watch where I'm driving too here. Start missing stuff. Also, I should probably check. What do we got going on over here? Oh, just a little bit. You know what? Oh, do we want to do more? Well, let's check over here first, see what the situation is. We are 75%. Okay. Would ideally like to see it like 100%, but, well, 34. Got anything in this one? Nothing in that one yet. Okay, and this one I think is, yeah, almost 89. Okay, so we'll get this guy going then again. Not much left. Probably one more load, maybe two if I had to guess. And I do own that grass field over there, but don't really plan on doing anything with it. Technically, to get over there, you have to go all the way around the backside and over that way. Quite the drive, in my opinion. I'm not sure it's really worth it. Looking at the map, too, I don't think it's nearly as big. It looks like it's about half the size of the one we're doing now. Actually, looks like there might be one more there, too, yet. Anyway, I was considering buying this field up here. What number is that? 25. Buying 25, and then we could do some biogassing on that. Probably even do some corn. Okay, that is going to be a lot of bales to pick up. I was hoping for about half as many, but oh well. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Hopefully. We got the straw power plant on, so I think that pays more than just a regular bale sell point, if I remember correctly. Also be interested to see if these MR bales are worth more than, say, you know, a non-MR bale. According to this, these bales hold, well, I think it's at 12,000 or real close to it. Watch the number here. It's 8, 9, 10, 11. Looks like 11.5 from the looks of it. So just shy of 12,000. So I'm not sure if the straw power plant will pick that up as actually 11,500, or I think there's a non-MR number behind it somewhere too. I put them in the mixing station. I think the mixing station holds like, oh, is it 4 or 5, 6 of them, something like that? I don't remember now. You can dump a bunch of them in the mixing wagon. Okay, how come I stopped? Don't know. Anyway, we'll get going again, I guess. Okay, I did, oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, did I bring my aggro vector back from the, wood, or the sawmill? I went ahead and sold that, load of logs I had up on that trailer there. I showed you guys that last episode, or episode before that. So that is all sold up and gone. That's why we got a little more money now again, by the way. And I do have some more trees cut down over there. There's probably actually more I can cut down now that I advanced it another day. Probably cut down, so have to get into that again here eventually. Probably once we get the fields taken care of and planted again, we'll probably hit it pretty hard. And I'm thinking we'll probably move it up. We're gonna move it up to this area here. It'll be a lot closer to the sawmill too that way, so just generally all around make it easier. And I'm hoping to keep kind of the farming equipment, logging equipment separate. Hopefully that'll help with some of the lag issues. And it looks like I should spray this field. Got some weeds on it. Looks like that'll do it. Oh crap, 97%. Can I get just a little bit more to finish that one? $98. Yeah, we got a little more here. On that, I've done a pretty good job of cleaning this field. Ah, there it is. Okay, now, can we get the bale out of there? It doesn't look it. I have been able to before. You know what I probably can do is if I get the aggro vector, pick it out of there. And if memory serves me correctly, I think there's actually 2 bales in there at the moment. Actually, maybe there's 3. I forget now exactly. Yeah, there might be 3 bales in there. I forget now exactly how many bales are actually in there before it starts spitting one out. Okay, aggro vector, where are you at? And we should probably check, make sure this guy's doing okay. He is. Actually, looks like you got about half the field planted. Took forever to plant this field, by the way, and I do mean forever. I think I see an aggro vector here. Yes, I do. You can just get rid of that. We don't need that at the moment. Wonder if that would work on straw bales. Go into them and chop, clamp. I believe I got the bale spikes down here somewheres. Been parking stuff around this repair shop here. That's where I got most of the stuff. Those look like pallet forks, and they also look like they're for the tractor, not for the aggro vector. Well, nice and level with the ground. And in case, I think I've showed you guys this before too, the reason you use aggro vector like this, you watch the forks, you notice they're going to stay up nice and level. That way when you lift your bale, it stays nice and level with the ground. Now if you were to do this with a tractor, you know it would slowly tip back. So the higher you go, the farther back it would tip. That's the reason I'm using the aggro vector. Should make the job easier, at least that's my theory anyway. Oops. Didn't quite make the bridge here. Bridges are kind of annoying in a way. Have to sit here driving across time to get to the farm every time. Oh, did I seriously miss that bale, or... Nope. And maybe it just won't let me have it. Pretty sure I've gotten it out of here before. Trying to remember how I did it. I think I just went around and turned real fast and it finally came out. Oh well. I do need my trailer though. And where is that? I think I seen it. Nope, not that one. Anyway, I'm going to need the truck anyway. And you are hooked up to that one. I do not need that wagon. Let's see, I think it's up this way somewheres. Yeah, that I've parked it on the other side. No, some toughs I've got parked on the other side. I can never remember what I park over there anymore. Looks like it's parked on the other side. Means I gotta go across the bridge. Or a bridge. Ah, yes, there it is. And good, looks like I remember to put the stands up. Always want to make sure you remember to do that, otherwise you will actually not be able to hook up to this trailer again. You'll have to reset it. And of course, make sure you remember to raise them up, otherwise it's going to drive really funny. I think they could use to speed up the steering in this truck a little bit. I know it's MR and it's slow, but this one seems like slower than most of the rest of the vehicles. Oh, oh, good. I was going to say, anytime we want to stop would be good. Oh, the crone has finished work. Okay. Got what we got then. You can drive now. We'll empty that. I happen to wonder if we get weeds in this grass here. Doesn't look like we do. I don't see any, so just happen to think of that. I wonder if weeds affect grass. What are you driving over there? Oh, wait a minute. So if I, that's funny. That's Coursplay's detection thingy-majiggy. You know, it's trying to route around me so it doesn't crash into me. Kind of a cool feature. Basically, it's collision detection. So it's going to try to find an alternate path around whatever it's detected that it could collide with. Anyway, folks, with that, I think we'll call it an episode there. We'll come back next episode, start loading these bales up. So yeah, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.